Hello there, this is a Tusken Reader review of Star Wars Darth Plagueis. Thank you, Del Rey, for sending out this copy for me to review. Star Wars Darth Plagueis, written by New York Times best-selling author James Luceno, receives a reprint in the Essential Legends collection, that trade paperback size with the new cover art. I like it. Sometimes I have a hard time deciding which cover art I like better, the original or this one. But let's get into the summary of what this book is all about. I'm just here at the Tusken Reader. I just read what's on the back of the book. I mean, why not? Darth Plagueis, one of the most brilliant Sith Lords who ever lived. Possessing power is all he desires. Losing it is the only thing he fears. As an apprentice, he embraces the ruthless ways of the Sith. When the time is right, he destroys his master. Spoiler alert. And vows never to suffer the same fate. For like no other discipline of the dark side, Darth Plagueis learns to command the ultimate power over life and death. Darth Sidious, Plagueis' chosen apprentice, under the guidance of his master, he secretly studies the ways of the Sith while publicly rising to power in the galactic government. First as senator, then as chancellor, and eventually as emperor. Darth Plagueis and Darth Sidious, master and acolyte, target the galaxy for domination and the Jedi Order for annihilation. But can they defy the merciless Sith tradition, or will the desire of one to rule supreme and the dream of the other to live forever sow the seeds of their destruction? Honestly, I don't like to read the back of the book before I read the novel because, one, potential spoilers, and two, I just like to go into the story blind. So with this book, with a title like Darth Plagueis, I kind of thought it was going to be dull, a little bit boring. Maybe, just talk about the history of who Darth Plagueis was and how his apprentice, Darth Sidious, would kill him. I was wrong. This book, it covers so much Sith lore. It talks about the entire life of Darth Sidious. This thing is incredible. Probably the best Star Wars book that I've ever read. Seriously, I love this book. It's actually the second time that I've read it. I mean, James Luceno delivers such clarity to the Sith Lords and their means to conquering the galaxy. They could have named this book Darth Sidious because it covers a lot of his life. Like, basically, from his teenage years all the way up to how we see him in The Phantom Menace. But this story really does focus on the genius of Darth Plagueis and how he alters the course of galactic affairs. He is immune. He goes by Magister Hego Damask in his normal life, not the secret Sith Lord life. He's wealthy, he's smart, and he's hungry for power, obviously. His wisdom in the dark side of the Force tames his patience because, he wants to conquer the galaxy, but he has to be patient. If he didn't have that patience, then he probably would have been exposed a long time ago. Darth Plagueis is wise in the fact that he knows that the Sith must forfeit their physical prowess and be successful in affairs of galactic politics. The transfer of power from the Republic to the Sith is just one of Plagueis' goals. The other, his primary goal, is to fulfill his obsession to cheat death. James Luceno did an outstanding job with this book. It reads so great. It's dark. Everything seems so well thought out. There's this one line that Plagueis says to Sidious. He says, "Together we are the newborn stars that complete the Sith constellation." That's an awesome line. I love this story. I love the way it unfolds. Seeing Darth Sidious and Plagueis working together, seeing how they conquered the galaxy. We get to see Dooku and why he becomes Count Dooku. Maul is in this book. This novel ties so much lore in Star Wars together. It is phenomenal. This might be the perfect Star Wars book. It ties so much stuff together. It expands the lore. It's incredible. An Essential Legends collection book, absolutely. Essential Star Wars reading. This might be the best Star Wars book that exists. If you haven't read this one yet, do yourself a favor and read this book. If you're reading something else, put that book down and pick up Star Wars Darth Plagueis. I don't think you're going to regret it. Perfect book. 10 out of 10. If you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. If I've convinced you that maybe you should read this book, if you haven't yet, let me know. I want to know what book you think is perfect. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends about the Tusken Reader. May the Force be with you.